was a mistake. I had barely any expectations going into Devil Hunter Yoko. The most I expected it to be was dumb fan service. And it is. By God it is. But it's also this bizarre, inane, nonsensical action show that kind of forgot it was supposed to be a magical girl show. I mean, the tropes are there. The boy-crazy female lead, the supporting quasi-sapphic side characters, the transformation sequences, but it's sprinkled over this morass of your standard early 90s action schlock. It's like if you Rule 63'd Psychic Wars and added panty shots. It certainly wouldn't have made Psychic Wars any dumber, that's for sure. Now, I may have said that there is a 6-episode series, but in truth, there's only 5. There is no proper 4th episode, it's just a montage of clips from the previous 3 episodes and drawings, accompanied by some pretty hilarious music. I have no idea if these songs were intentionally written to be funny, or if some metaphor got lost in the translation. We begin our 5th episode with Yoko running late, yet again, and bumping into another pretty boy.
Oh, I just barely made it.
I'm sorry.
I'm not. I mean, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. Nice butt.
Uh-oh, dude. I don't like the way she's looking at you. You're a dead man walking. That's another weird running motif of the show. Every guy Yoko's crushing on either winds up dead or disappears for no reason.
Huh? Oh my gosh. What's wrong? Are you okay? Hey! Can you hear me at all? Do you understand what I'm saying? Hello? Hello? What am I gonna do? I know. I'll take him to the nurse's office, but maybe I shouldn't move him. What the?
Poor guy. Probably had dreams. Aspirations. Maybe he wanted to be the first man on Mars, or cure cancer, or find a sugar substitute that didn't taste like ass. But nope. His life was cut short because some bimbo decided she wanted to warm his cockles. The poor sod. A demon named Tokima takes over the poor sod's body and decides to use his good looks, I'm assuming, on Yoko. It's revealed that Tokima is a longtime adversary of Yoko's family, having his powers chipped away at over the centuries and sealed away into this Chekhov's gun. Oh, wait, I mean a seal.
We have a guest.
It's a boy.
Who is he?
What a stud.
Looks like Yoko's mom likes her men like she likes her scotch. Which probably means she's a sexual predator. What follows is a truly unfunny scene where Yoko's family bumbles into her room, trying to keep her from boinking him. Twice! Because surely this tired-ass shtick only gets better with age. Tokima asks Yoko if she was willing to meet up with him later at night for some privacy, and because Yoko thinks with her vagina, she immediately jumps on the opportunity. Now, I think Tokima is just luring Yoko away from everyone so he can kill her, but he never makes an attempt on her life while in disguise. Not until he accidentally steps on a seal and exposes himself does he remember that, oh yeah, he's supposed to kill her, isn't he? Wow, and I thought the pretty boy character was useless before, but now he's been reduced to filler. Yoko manages to fight Tokima and force him to retreat, but not before he hits Psycho Granny so hard, it makes her 50 years younger. You heard me.
Why did she suddenly become young again?
It's very simple. The reciprocal backlash of Tokima's attack must have somehow caused a flux in the space-time continuum. At least that's my guess.
Wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey.
I'll be fucked sideways before I make a Doctor Who reference. Grandma Hottie tries to tell Yoko that Tokima will be back, and that it's up to her to finally seal away the last bit of his power for good. But her words are probably falling on deaf ears, seeing as Yoko is too busy looking at stick figure porn.
Oh, by the way, where's Azusa? She's downstairs cleaning up the secret room. It was a real mess after that demon.
Yeah, dead bodies don't clean themselves up, you know. I can't wait to meet the next cutie I'll invariably kill. Of course, Tokima takes this opportunity to possess Annie and force her to bring the seal to his location, which is apparently the floral clock at Disneyland. Yoko and Hottie Grandma manage to catch up with her by, I don't know, sensing her location?
Damn it! Where's Azusa? Oh, she must have been possessed by Tokima! Come on!
How do you know that? Did you read ahead in the script? God, I'm so tired of this show's lazy bullshit writing. Yoko manages to hold off possessed Annie, but falls for one of the oldest tricks in the book.
Miss Yoko?
Azusa! You're normal again! Yoko, wait!
What is this? What could this be? Could this be happiness?
Yoko!
Too easy.
Could my prayers have been answered? And Yoko dies a screaming, painful death, agonizing in defeat? There is a God. And he is loving and just. Look, guys, Annie's still possessed and she destroys the seal, restoring Tokima's full power and plunging the world in perpetual darkness and slaughter. Things are going to be all right. I guess sometimes it is darkest before dawn.
Be gone, devil hunter! Be gone to the end of time!
Wait, why aren't you killing her? Why are you sending her through time and not finishing her right here and now? Oh no. I should have known better. Instead of doing the smart thing and killing her, Tokima, for no reason whatsoever, decides to send Yoko through time to the exact point where her first ancestor fought Tokima. Okay, why in the hell would he do this? I mean, beyond sending her through time itself, why the hell does he send her to this exact point in time? There's no reason for this, other than the writers couldn't find a way to have Yoko save the day if she was literally stabbed in the heart. Oh, I see. Her ancestor Haruka magically heals her wounds because devil hunters can do that now. Well, that's all fine and good, I'm sure, but how in the hell are you going to get back to your present?
Our devil rings were created using the powers I took from Tokima during our first battle. The powers that give him the ability to control time. There may still be some hope. If we can combine the power of your ring and mine, it's possible that we can reopen Tokima's time gate.
You're just making up shit on the fly, aren't you? And sure enough, they bamf back to the present, where they have the most utter bullshit battle I've ever seen. Tokima suddenly summons what I think is all his past selves, but then Haruka just summons every devil hunter that came between her and Yoko in response. Really? Wouldn't like every single woman here be confused as shit over being magically transported to the fucking future? But no, every single one seems to be up to speed and more than willing to slay her Tokima from her respective time period. Someone was paid to write this. So the big baddie is beaten, Haruka floats back off to her own time, and I'm still having a coronary over how stupid this show can be. One more episode to go, people. Just one more. With our last episode, it seems we've come full circle. Yoko's late to school and she's fawning over a random cute guy. At the very least, the animation seems to have gotten an upgrade. If only the same could be said about the characters.
Have you ever noticed that there's a pattern to the sort of men that Yoko falls for?
Are you okay?
Play that line again.
Are you okay?
Was Yoko crushing on a special needs athlete? Wait a minute. I know that voice.
That's good. I
I have to get back to practice now.
The wild beast inside you has awoken the wild beast inside me.
You did right by me, Yoko. Also, your subtle line connection to Golden Boy was not lost on me. Some may call your reusing stale jokes in your dub script hackneyed writing. I call it an homage. But just as fast as I can mentally project Golden Boy into the show, does it swiftly cast him aside, never to be seen again. God, this guy didn't even make it past the 5-minute mark. Just as soon as he's written out of the show, a new guy literally bumps into Yoko and sets her heart aflutter. So what was the point of the first 5 minutes then? We've already established that Yoko can't go a day without having a new crush by the first fucking episode. We are literally retreading the same tired ground over and over again. Are you beginning to see why I hate this show so much? Apparently, Yoko is being followed by 2 girls, one looking like her and one looking like Annie, who decide that, just like that beefy and retarded basketball player, they're gonna steal that hunky, bespectacled teacher as well.
What? You actually heard I was going out with Mr. Sano?
That's the rumor. There are a bunch of witnesses who swear you were on a date with Mr. Sano, Yoko.
Well, I'd be ecstatic if it were true, but they're mistaken, Chi.
Oh, my sources say you were swapping some serious spit with him in the nightclub district.
But that's impossible! My skinflint grandma had me cleaning the basement until the middle of the night.
Really?
You don't believe me!
Think about it, Asuka. If Yoko landed a man that wasn't 6 feet under, why would you have to hear it from somebody else? Yoko would take out billboards in Times Square before she kept it a secret. The two decide to follow the hunky teacher where they spot him schmoozing with the Yoko clone. Yo clone, if you will.
My name is Ayako Mano. Ayako? That's right, Yoko. And I'm not sorry at all to have to be the one to tell you that Mr. Sano has chosen me over you.
Yes, between us 2 underage girls, he chose me to endanger his career as a teacher with. Yes. Your jealousy overflows. And of course, the show can't forget its cheesecake roots, and we have a bath scene. But it seems that the Annie clone lets on that she's been spying on her and gives chase. Spying on Yoko while she was in the bathtub. I believe the show's lesbian undertones just became overtones. I'm being completely serious. The show has Yoko following the Annie clone in nothing but her towel, and then Yo clone shows up to fight using a kinky whip, and strips her down to nothing. But right before Yoko could say the safety word, Psycho Granny interrupts the fight and shoos her off.
It's been more than 50 years, but the truth is that I have a twin sister, Chiaki.
You have a twin sister?
We were both very dedicated and we trained day and night, competing for the chance to become the one true devil hunter. Finally, the time came when it would be decided which of us would assume the title, and which one of us would be cast aside.
So then this Ayako is...
Without a doubt. She is the granddaughter of Chiaki. The fact that she carries the Mono whip and the closeness of her features to yours are proof enough. Not only did Chiaki never give up, she's raised your identical cousin to take your place.
Okay, that's all nice and bullshitty, but where does the Annie clone fit into all of this?
Where did this Azusa lookalike come from? She can't be related to our Azusa, can she?
Well, it's one of the 7 wonders of the world, I suppose.
Huh?
Yeah! Tell you what, from now on, let's just call her Azusa number 2 to keep things straight. What's wrong? Don't you think it's a good name?
You know, it surprises me that it's taken me this long to say anything about this, but Devil Hunter Yoko is not funny. At all. It's like this show outright refuses to get one thing right, at any cost. Well, to be fair, there is one scene that never fails to crack me up. Yoko mopes on the roof of the school, along with every other teenage anime protagonist ever, when the hunky teacher calls down to her and asks her to follow him.
Sensei? Mr. Sano, what's going on?
The best part? She doesn't even acknowledge the fact that he's dead. She doesn't even say anything lame like, oh, I'm such a klutz. And it's not like with the other two who died before Yoko could do anything about it. Yoko killed him directly, albeit not intentionally. I mean, nothing? Not even a whimper? Why are you the heroine again? So, Yoko and Yo-Clone duke it out, but wind up resurrecting a gigantic devil in the process. Really, at this point in the show, are you surprised that the climax is a demon that appears for no reason? Oh, true, it was hinted that something was up at the beginning, but I don't think this show even gives this guy a name. He might as well have a sign around his neck that says, "Work together to defeat me, you little shits."
Why are you helping me? Can't you see I don't want your help, Yoko? I'm not helping you, Ayako! But fighting devils is our job! That's what being a devil hunter means!
I don't have the right to carry that name anymore.
No, you're wrong! Resurrecting devils is just part of a devil hunter's karma! It doesn't mean you don't deserve to wear the emblem of a devil hunter!
A devil hunter's karma?
Yeah, I have no clue what that fucking means either. So the two finally set aside their differences and work together to vanquish the demon using the power of teamwork. And bullshit. The end. I'm not going to pretend that this is the worst anime I've ever seen. It's not even close to that distinction, but it is bad in all the boring ways. It's lazily written and has horrible, annoying characters, and for all of its goofy moments, it's just not fun to watch. This is just plain, pure, vanilla bad. But you know what? I think it's time Yoko learned from a true hunter. Till next time.